This is not really an e-reader. Well, it is, but underneath it's running Android 13. The same operating system as most phones. That means, once it's set up, this thing can run almost any app you want. The Kindle app, the Kobo app, even both at the same time. But first, let's open the box. Boox packaging is a bit more premium than Amazon and Kobo. Inside is the device, USB-C cable and usual paperwork. One thing you should know before you buy: the InkSense Plus stylus is not in the box. It is sold separately for around $50. So if you want to write on this device, this is extra money. This EInk copy is something that worked. One white bezel on the side with physical page turn buttons on it. The screen sits almost flush with the frame, which looks more modern than a recessed Kindle screen. The back has a textured finish. It feels a bit like cardboard and it grips well, but it's not premium in the way a Kindle feels premium. And here is something neither Kindle nor Kobo has: microSD card slot. There is already 64GB inside and you can add more. Let me go through the numbers quickly, because they matter for the rest of the video. 7-inch Kaleido free color screen, 300 ppi in black and white, 150 ppi in color, 4096 colors, under 13, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of storage, octa-core processor, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So this is not really an e-reader with some extra features. This is a small Android tablet with an E-Ink screen instead of an LCD. And this is the whole point of this device. On a Kindle, your books live in Amazon. On Kobo, they live in Kobo. Those two libraries never meet. Here, you can install the Kindle app, the Kobo app, and Libby for library books, and they all sit next to each other. Your entire reading life on one device. If you have bought books on both platforms over the years, and you are tired of carrying two readers, this solves your problem completely. The good news on my unit, getting there was actually simple. More on exactly how in the setup video. Same Kaleido free panel as other two, but Boox tuned differently. In cool daylight, with the front light off, colors here are the most saturated of the three. Comics and photos have a real punch. Turn the front line on in dark room and it is a different story. The light runs cooler with a slightly greenish cast, and it flattens the darker parts of an image. So the honest summary is this: in good ambient light this screen looks the best of three. In dark room it is not one I would pick. If you read manga, pay attention to this part. You can remove the physical buttons and set them to turn pages right to left. That is how manga is actually meant to be read. Combine that with the color screen, the file format support, and the ability to install any manga app you want, and this becomes probably the best manga reader in this size class. It also has a built-in speaker and text-to-speech, so it can read a book out loud to you. Neither the Kindle Color Soft nor the Kobo does that in the same way.
I see him now. He was ever dusting his old lexicons and grammars with a queer handkerchief, mockingly embellished with all the gay flags of all the known nations of the world.
Now the thing I need to say clearly, because some reviews skip it. This device is not waterproof. Books call it water repellent, which means it should survive a small splash or light rain. But there is no official IP rating at all. The Kindle Color Soft and the Kobo Libra Color are both IPX8 rating. This is not. So if you read in the bud, or at the pool, or at the beach, this is wrong device for you. That is a real trade-off and you should know before you spend the money. So, an e-reader that runs every app. It is true, and it's genuinely useful. You pay for it with no waterproofing and front light that is not best in the dark, and sub setup involved. That setup is in the next video. After that, all 3 color e-readers go head to head in one video. And that one gets a little strange, because this thing runs a Kindle app better than you would expect. Links on the screen and in the description. Thanks for watching.